Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.
Coming up on this episode of NSTV. Got bed bugs? Find out how to get rid of them.
Who won this year's Cigarette Butt Derby?
Find out the answers to these questions and more right now on NSTV. Hello, Jewel City. I'm Sandra Rodriguez.
And I'm Jason Webb. Welcome to NSTV, your window into the programs and projects operated by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, Neighborhood Services, and our community sponsors.
We have a great show planned for you today, which will culminate with a special tribute to one of our friends who dedicated his life to volunteerism. But first, let's start things off with some highlights from this year's Foothill Community Cleanup, where over 300 volunteers gathered to make a difference in the foothills. Jason was on assignment covering the event.
Hello everyone, Jason Webb here for Neighborhood Services Television. We're at Dunsmore Park for the 2010 Foothill Community Cleanup. In conjunction with National Make a Difference Day, a national service day dedicated to helping others improve the quality of life in their neighborhoods, over 200 volunteers have gathered this Saturday morning to head out and clean the surrounding areas. For the past 18 years, Neighborhood Services, the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, and the Crescenta Valley Chamber of Commerce have partnered together to make this a wonderful event. Let's go out in the field and catch up with some of these volunteer groups in action.
That it's important. We have a great community that we live in, and it won't be that way unless we give back. And this is evidence of what you are giving back. So thank you on behalf of the Crescenta Valley Chamber and Neighborhood Services. Thank you so very, very much for being here today.
This is over 20 years that the City of Glendale, La Crescenta has done this group, this cleanup. Today we have probably more registrants than we've had in the history, and that's wonderful. And we want to thank our sponsors again, and thank you all for coming.
What brings you out here on the Community Day?
Just want to help participate in giving some support, more moral today. I'm not picking up any trash, but in the beautification of the town and the foothills. I live not too far away, and it's nice to be in a community where you don't see dirt and trash laying all around, and a great part of that is due to the efforts and the feelings that last throughout the year, but the efforts of everyone today.
We're here at New York Avenue and Mary Street with another group of volunteers. Noel, what group are you with?
I'm from St. Anthony's Church.
And what are you guys doing here today?
We're basically just cleaning this place up, and they're gonna put seeds so that in the spring next year there'll be plants. And what I'm doing right now is we're picking up cigarette butts, and have a lot.
And my name's Nate Brown, and I'm the Webelos Den leader for PAC 360 in the Verdugo Hills Scout Council.
And this is PAC 360, part of them right here?
Yes, several different ages. We've got fourth grade Webelos, and we've got a first grade Tiger Cub right here.
Nice. What is your name?
David.
David, and are you having fun today?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Cleaning up this lot.
It looks good. And what is your name?
Aaron.
Aaron?
Joey.
Joey?
Alex. Sean.
And?
Ethan.
And you guys are doing a great job. So how does it feel to clean up and volunteer for the community?
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah,
awesome that we're giving back to this good community.
It feels so weird that all of these was just weeds stacked up, and then 1 hour
They're all down.
There you go.
Oh, you've only been here 1 hour and you've done this much work?
Actually, pretty much over an hour, but
Like 1 hour and a half.
but we've been doing a lot.
So you guys are going to work for that pizza, huh?
Yeah.
You guys should really tell them the story of the stump that you tore out.
Oh yeah. Stumped over there, right over there. We dug that stump out of the ground and dragged it over there.
We needed everyone to carry it down.
We needed everyone to carry it down.
It was a group effort. All of you guys helped?
We used a leverage to like pull it up. When we dug enough around it, all of us went with our tools and we went like that. And so then it was under the root, so it like came out.
And I can tell you guys have been working hard. I see some little bits of weeds in your hair.
I'm Benjamin Ramos, and I'm sandbagging
Why is this important to you to volunteer today?
because last year I saw how the flooding was, and they had a lot of damage. So I want to help.
That's very nice of you. And what group do you represent?
The Boy Scouts of America. I'm in Troop 188.
I'm Claudia Lamsam, and I'm here to help out the environment and just for a better cause. It's really good to help out the environment and the community because it's just a good feeling and you'll feel better for helping out other people who need it.
Well, we thank you both for coming all the way from Arcadia to help on the Foothill Community Cleanup Day.
No problem, we're glad to be here.
You don't really notice how much you affect the community until you're actually cleaning up after all the other people that damage it.
So, is this pretty hard work?
Yes, it's very hard work, but it's worth it once you see how beautiful it looks afterwards.
I just want to give back to our community and help clean, make it all look good.
Yeah, I feel it's important that the community comes together to keep our neighborhood clean and just like make a difference.
What are you actually doing here at this site today?
We're just trying to make Glendale look nicer and clean up.
Yeah, the goal is to beautify the city and the area, like serve people in that kind of way. So.
Are you planting seeds when you're done with the big weeds?
Yes, we are. We have in years past, so probably this year too.
Okay. And do you know what type of flowers you're planting?
I want to say poppies, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. I think it is poppies.
I'm Jake, and I love volunteering.
I'm Karina, and I like to clean.
I'm Callie, and I love the YMCA.
I'm Jenna, and I like volunteering too.
Well, we heard the other people in your group decided to take a little break, but you guys don't break. You're very hardworking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And what are you guys doing here today?
We are sweeping the sidewalk because there are pine needles and leaves everywhere.
And trash.
And trash. Do you guys feel good when you volunteer in the community?
Yeah, I feel great. I love beautifying our streets.
We're here with Omar, the group leader of St. Anthony's Church at this volunteer site. So tell me, your group of volunteers, what made them come out today?
They come because we have certain service projects that they have to do for the year of the confirmation. So some come, they come to have fun, some come just to do the service. Last year's service projects, the ones who did the confirmations last year, they came and they volunteered to come again and do it again this year, and all the other events that we have going on.
Wow, that's awesome. And how many students from St. Anthony's came today?
In total, there are 32.
32, wow. Well, it definitely looks like you guys are making an impact. This lot is already looking better.
Thank you. Well, we're here to help out the city and as they say, as the earth, to keep it clean, keep it safe, and keep it nice and neat.
This site right here, what are you guys doing today?
Community service to help out the Glendale city.
And are you just pulling weeds at this spot?
No, we're actually going to be planting some little plants to make it more beautiful.
We're here with 4 girls from Troop 55 Girl Scouts. What is your name?
Elizabeth Stafford, Isabel Diaz, Sophia Pappas, Ariana Diaz.
And you're part of a walking group here at the Community Cleanup Day for Foothill. You're part of the cigarette derby competition too?
Yeah, we are.
You guys think you're going to win this year?
Yeah.
What do you think about this event?
Oh, it's really fun.
Because we get to pick up cigarettes and all those things and help out the community.
Feels good to help the earth.
It does feel good to help the environment.
Well, thank you all. You're doing a great job.
It looks really clean.
$15 gift card is
152111.
What's one of the reasons why you come out here and volunteer?
We volunteer each month with different communities to help clean up and improve the communities.
Holly has won the $10 gift card to Baja Fresh.
Right, so how many different groups do we have here? Raise your hands, you get one person for each group. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. All right, St. Anthony's, raise up your bags for me. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's hear it for Arcadia High's bags. Congratulations, St. Anthony's, for a big pizza party. Now, let's start with the individual groups. All right. Guys, hold up your bags for me. Hold them nice and high. All right. Gentlemen, your bags? Okay, it looks like we have a winner for the individuals. Eric and Brody, congratulations. Thank you, everyone. And here we have a prize for you guys to share since you guys share the work. Congratulations. Hopefully next year you guys will come out and participate. We'd like to thank you guys all for participating in the Cigarette Butt Derby. You guys made a huge difference in Glendale and the foothills with the cigarette butts.
Well, that wraps up another successful Foothill Community Cleanup Day. It's events like these that teach people of all ages the importance of taking individual responsibility to clean up areas in their neighborhood and make the quality of life better for all. For NSTV, I'm Jakeson Webb. Back to you in the studio.
Great report, Jakeson. That was probably the largest foothill cleanup we've ever had, and the volunteers were great to work with.
That's true. Everyone I met was excited to serve the community, and I was amazed at how different some of the project sites looked at the end of the day. I'm looking forward to seeing them blooming with California poppies in the spring.
Why don't we take a quick break now? Stick around. We'll be back before you know it. We'll be right back with NSTV after these messages.
Hi, my name is Sophia Young, and I'm a 6th grader at Fremont Elementary School. I won last year's I Love My Neighborhood poster contest, and I'm inviting you to participate in the 2011 I Love My Neighborhood poster contest. This year's theme is Knockout Graffiti in Glendale. The contest is open to all students in Glendale, grades kindergarten through 6th. It is a great way to show pride in your neighborhood
and learn more about what you can do to keep Glendale clean, beautiful, and graffiti-free year-round. Ask your teacher about it and find out if your class will be participating. If not, you can enter it on your own. Contact the Neighborhood Services Office at 818-551-6933 and let them know you want to enter this year's I Love My Neighborhood poster contest, and they'll give you all the information you need to get started. All entries are due to Neighborhood Services by February 8, 2011. That's all for now. I look forward to seeing you at the 2011 I Love My Neighborhood Poster Contest Award Ceremony.
The winter season is upon us again. The sights, the sounds, appreciate them with acclaim. Nominate 1, nominate 2, or even nominate 10. Nominate your neighbors for their outstanding decorations. How many homes will meet your expectations? And please let me know of their locations. Hi, I'm Katrin Madatian with NSTV. The Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale would like to reward all of those in the spirit with the Winter Holiday Spirit Award. If you, your neighbor, or a business have festive decorations, nominate them by contacting me at 818-551-3098 or via email at kmadatian@ci.glendale.ca.us. Your home or business decorations could be featured in a special holiday segment of NSTV, so get those nominations in by December 20th. And happy holidays from all of us at NSTV.
And now back to NSTV.
We're back, and now it's time for us to shift gears. In our last episode of NSTV, Code Compliance Inspector Renee Sada shed some light on the very important issue of bed bugs, what you can do to prevent them from infesting your home, and how to find out if you have a bed bug problem.
Well, Renee's back with another informative code enforcement minute about bed bug elimination. Check it out.
In our last Code Enforcement Minute, I talked about bed bugs and how they've re-entered the mainstream. We also covered helpful tips and measures you can take when traveling in order to avoid becoming their next meal, and how to keep them from hitching a ride back to your home. But what can you do if you find yourself with a bed bug infestation at home? Exterminating bed bugs is a long and complicated process. For this reason, we do not recommend that you take them on without professional help. In fact, using store-bought pest killers, such as foggers, can be very dangerous to your health and safety and can often backfire, causing your problem to spread from one room to other rooms in your home. A professional pest control company is best equipped to assess your bed bug problem and can develop a customized eradication strategy to suit your individual circumstance. They have the appropriate equipment and pesticide formulations needed to successfully eliminate your bed bugs. Here are a few do's and don'ts to keep in mind if you suspect you have a bed bug problem. Do start washing and sealing your clothing and linens. You should take clothing and other items, wash them in a machine on hot, dry them on hot for 1 to 2 hours. Remember not to overload your dryer to ensure that all the items in the machine are dried and heated thoroughly. After washing and drying, store items in a sealed, airtight bag and do not remove them until you need to use them. Don't start bagging everything you own. With the exception of washed and dried clothing and linens, do not seal up everything you own in bags. Most professional exterminators will not want you to do this. Remember, if you decide to put certain items in bags, you may be protecting the bed bugs by sealing them away from the poison and pesticides your exterminator uses. Bed bugs can live up to 18 months in a sealed bag without any food or extra oxygen. They simply go into hibernation mode until you open up your bag, unleashing the bed bugs into your home again. Don't move to another bedroom, a sofa, or to someone else's home. The bed bugs will follow you to your guest room or sofa, causing your bed bug problem to spread to other rooms in your home, which will make it much harder to get rid of them. If you move into someone else's home, you can cause them to become infested too. Your pest control professional will probably ask you to stay in your home during your treatment. Sleeping in your usual bed will draw the bedbugs out into the treated areas, causing them to die. In essence, you are the bait, but you can take measures to isolate your bed to keep the bugs from actually biting you. Do save any bedbugs you find. It is important to keep any bedbugs you find in a plastic sealable bag or jar in order to show them to your landlord and pest control professionals. It is very difficult to find the actual bugs, so save them if and when you do find them. Don't start throwing all your furniture away. Most furniture, including mattresses and sofas, can be treated by a professional. Check with your exterminator before you throw away any furniture. Never abandon your infested furniture out on the curb. Don't treat the infestation with store-bought products. Store-bought pesticides may not be as effective as they promise to be. If you use these products, especially bug bombs or foggers, you will disperse the bugs, making the infestation even more difficult and expensive to treat. Bedbugs are a serious problem that requires swift and expert intervention. We urge you to seek professional help if you find yourself with a bedbug infestation at home. Nevertheless, be wary of exterminators who promise you immediate results. Most reputable pest control operators will need to treat your home at least 3 to 4 times in 2-week intervals to ensure that all bedbugs, hatchlings, and eggs are exterminated. Be sure to ask your exterminator questions and follow their directions and recommendations. For more information on how to prevent or eradicate bedbugs, please call Neighborhood Services at 818-548-3700 or email us at ns@ci.glendale.ca.us. To watch and share this Code Enforcement Minute about bedbug eradication or our previous segment about bedbug prevention, check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GlendaleClean. For NSTV, I'm Renee Sada. See you next time.
Thanks, Renee. I hope none of our viewers will ever have to deal with the bedbug epidemic that's sweeping the nation.
But if you or someone you know is affected by bedbugs, Renee's informative code enforcement minutes are available for public viewing on our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/GlendaleClean.
That's all the time we have for now. We hope you enjoyed the show and that you'll join the hundreds of volunteers out there helping us keep the Verdugos green and Glendale clean.
We'd like to dedicate today's episode of NSTV to our friend and devoted volunteer Arnold Milner, who recently passed. In honor of his service and the priceless contributions he made to our community, we would like to close out today's show with a special tribute to his lifetime of volunteerism. Until we meet again.
Volunteers are the backbone of a thriving community. They advocate for the changes and improvements that very often others are afraid to speak up about. They give of their time without ever asking for anything in return. Arnold Milner, 2-time chair of the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, was passionate about volunteering. He passed away on Monday, October 25, 2010, after 25 years of service on the committee and after a lifetime of service to the city of Glendale. Arnold demonstrated a lifelong commitment to the youth of our community. He served as scoutmaster for the Boy Scout troop that he had joined as a boy. But Arnold had 2 particular interests that forever improved our community. He and his wife raised their 3 sons in southern Glendale, and as a result, he got involved in the effort to address the problem of graffiti in our community long before it became fashionable. In this spirit, he was a founding member of the Knockout Graffiti in Glendale Committee, which developed Glendale's first graffiti response program and the city's zero tolerance policy, which are the primary reasons that Glendale does not today have the graffiti problem that plagues our neighbors.
Arnold, you led a walking group today. Tell us, what was the experience like?
It was great. We had youngsters, oldsters, and middlesters, and primarily they were doing a lot of stretching. We were picking up the trash. The big thing that we were involved with was cigarette butts, but everybody had a good time. And lots of trash bags, but the street is now clean.
All right, and so do you encourage everybody out there to come out next year and help us out again?
Hopefully they don't have to come out next year because the streets will be clean, but of course, we would enjoy their company.
He also championed the efforts to get abandoned shopping carts off the sidewalks throughout town. He was relentless in pressing this particular issue, even when no one else seemed to care. Through his perseverance, Glendale ultimately adopted a program that was immediately effective, making Glendale an example for neighboring cities.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Glendalians, and I appreciate the fact that I'm looking out in the audience and I see all those happy faces.
His pride in Glendale was evident when he flew to Washington, D.C. to accept top honors by Keep America Beautiful on behalf of our city during his chairmanship of the committee. In spite of all his efforts throughout the community, Arnold was one who preferred to work behind the scenes and usually stayed away from the spotlight. He faithfully participated each year in the Great American Cleanup, preferring to work as a walking group leader year after year after year. And he transformed the committee's premier fundraising event, the Summer Night on the Plaza, when he took on the task of recruiting restaurants to help sponsor the event. With his help, Summer Night on the Plaza grew into a first-class event, featuring close to 20 of Glendale's finest restaurants.
We want to thank you very much for participating in this annual event. I could tell that you have a real good restaurant with real good food because there were a lot of people that were lined up and almost emptied everything out on your table. Put that in front of your store so other people see that you support our community events.
He did this because he believed in the mission of the committee, which is to operate programs encouraging residential and commercial property maintenance, to keep his community free of litter and graffiti, to advocate for recycling and proper solid waste management, and to help keep our city's neighborhoods healthy, safe, and clean for all citizens.
So this became an inspiration to other people in the neighborhood.
He believed this would be best achieved by instilling civic pride in our city's youth through the I Love My Neighborhood poster contest, by teaching environmental stewardship through the Middle School Junior Ambassador Program, and by encouraging community involvement from all residents through the community cleanups that he participated in for many years. Arnold leaves a legacy of accomplishments which Glendale residents will benefit from for many years to come.
Over the years, a partnership has been forged between city leaders and community members that really is you and me. We agreed to keep our city clean and beautiful. It is a place where we live, work, and socialize. We want people to say, I want to live and work in beautiful Glendale. My hope for each and every one of you here tonight is that you will continue to cultivate this partnership for Glendale and for our families. And thank you for the services you've already accomplished. Thank you.
Quality of life in their neighborhoods. All
Redo. Upside down.
What can you do? Oh, man.
If your neighbor, your expectations, and I'm sorry, I squinted. Whoop, whoop. Is that it?
We're here because we want to present to Dolores a certificate for the I'm blowing it. Okay.
Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.